you'll be able to
Yeah,
answer them
that's
very
the-
good,
yeah.
but if I understand, I'll help
Yeah, well,
explain.
Well,
encourage, make sure you introduce both of them when you start,
yeah,
because Nina knows a lot of this too.
I know a lot of his stories.
Yeah.
right.
He's told me them for 63 years.
Yeah. Hey.
So, Terry, your parents,
Terry,
your parents,
your mom and dad.
your mom and dad were Wesley and Mona.
Yeah.
And Mona's maiden name was what? Do you recall?
Pendleton.
That's right, Pendleton.
Yeah.
Pendleton.
Yeah.
Do you recall where they met?
I think, I don't know for sure. I don't, no, I can't say that. I don't know.
Don't know.
I know she talked about, in the old days, when she was young, that Marie Dykeman.
Hey, 1 second, I'm gonna interrupt. You're recording this, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but this is Nina, Terry's wife, speaking.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
so, okay.
She talked about when she was young, and Marie Dykeman was Charlie Addie's sister.
Oh, okay.
And so those three would go with a horse and a buggy, and they would go to Sunday school picnics
Mona and Marie Dykeman and Charlie Addy.
out at Trinity.
Wow.
Because Mona lived where,
Well,
your mom lived, she lived over there on, I think, L36 in one of those places. I don't remember which one it was. And then I know her dad lived there down where Andy Cook lived at one time too. And whether she lived there or not, I don't know. You know, down there, west of Kirchhoff's down there.
See, I don't remember that. Oh, so it'd be
You don't know where Andy Cook lived?
from Marcus, where would it
From
be?
Mark, well, you go to the Simpson Bethel corner. You know where that is? The stop sign
South
corner.
of C38, the next blacktop south.
It's on C38.
Chatty 80. Chatty.
It's a mile east of Trinity.
Well,
On-
that's Simpson Bethel corner.
Okay.
See,
Right.
that corner had the Simpson Bethel Church
Yeah.
and the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
And I think, well, maybe Simpson and Bethel were two different churches too, come to think of it. But anyway, yeah, that's to us old timers, that's the Simpson Bethel corner.
Right.
Where that four-way stop is. On L36 and C38.
And then Mona lived where from there?
Well, her dad, I know, lived a mile east of there,
Oh, yeah, okay.
where Andy Cook lived, you know, down there in the bottom of that little place.
Yep.
So she might have lived there sometime too, but she also lived up north of the Simpson Bethel corner on one of those places, and I don't know which one it was.
What year did they get married? Do you recall? Was it in the 30? 1930?
36,
Yeah.
36.
36.
Okay.
because they were married 4 years before you were born.
Yeah.
Shortly after they got married, your dad was riding a horse on the ice and it fell and it broke his leg real bad.
Oh. Yeah.
And
Wesley's leg or the horse?
Wesley's.
Okay.
And he was laid up for quite a while.
Yeah.
And well, that's what caused his problem later on in life, was that bad, it wasn't set straight.
Oh yeah. He kind of had that limp when he.
Yeah, well then he had to go to Rochester and they took a V-shaped piece out of his bone so that it would go straight.
Turned into good is.
Yep.
He's faded. Faded over
Yeah.
Yeah.
that way all his life.
They said if the one way worked for that long, you know, it'd been probably 40 years or better, maybe 50, and they said it would last him the rest of his life, you know.
Do you remember anything of?
What?
Do you remember Fred Dorr, your grandpa?
My grandpa, that's,
Grandpa Dorr, Grandma
Grandpa-
Annie's husband.
huh?
Grandma Annie's husband, Grandpa Fred, your dad's dad. You can remember when he died, don't you?
Oh, he was only, what was he, 4 years old?
No. You were 4 years old.
Huh?
You were 4 years
Yeah.
old.
What
yeah.
year was he born?
Grandpa, he's old.
1940.
40, yeah, because
Yeah.
Fred
And
died in
Grandpa died in
45.
44, I think.
44.
44.
44, 45, one of those.
44. 44,
those
because it was
two.
same year my grandpa died.
Yeah.
But
So you don't really remember much of him.
not a lot. You remember
Little
some.
bit.
He lived in that house that Harold lived in.
Right.
And Terry always talked about, he remembered the day that Grandpa died
Yeah.
because he and his mom were sitting out in the car and they brought Grandpa out. Didn't you remember that?
Well, my grandpa was grandpa when I was a little younger yet than that. But them guys, they came in the yard, through the yard in there, and the Frank would come and Grandpa come, and he chored it back in there, and then he had to go to load the truck and drove back up and go to town. He would when he got real little. He was
Yeah.
then
No. But what, he always came, and what did he wear?
what?
What did he wear when he came out there?
I think he involves
Overalls.
falls up here and
Yeah.
then down with the older shoulder.
Yeah.
He wore overalls, but he always had a suit coat
Yeah.
on with
Oh,
it.
really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Really?
that's, I've
Yeah.
seen some pictures and then they always described it.
Yeah.
But he would come out in the car
Huh.
and look over things and
Yeah.
stuff like that. He always talked about that. But he remembered them bringing Grandpa out.
Okay. Yeah.
He asked his mom if they were going to take him to Simonson's.
I think
Oh.
I was
To the-
old, 4 years old when he died, wasn't it?
Yep,
Yeah.
About in there.
yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you took every other thing that passed
Well,
away
sure.
to the
Yeah.
rendering plant.
Yeah,
so-
well, what does a 4-year-old think about, you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
I used to go there and cheer them. Took care of them when I went home.
Uh-huh.
When they come
What
to
was that?
test it and Grandpa come and they could go in and stand there and look at him, talk to him a little bit. But covered it always kept him up, so you couldn't see him
Oh.
right.
Yeah.
They, Grandpa had throat cancer, you know,
Okay.
and he couldn't swallow anymore,
Okay.
and so he had to suck on
Straw.
they took a washcloth and they soaked it, and then he
Okay.
would suck on that
Okay.
to keep
Yeah.
moistened up because he couldn't swallow.
Okay.
And
Yeah, I knew he died of cancer. I couldn't remember what type of cancer,
Yeah,
but
it was throat
throat
cancer.
cancer. Okay.
at least that's what they described, you know.
Okay.
And I don't, in those days, you know, that's a long time ago.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
probably esophageal, I imagine.
Yeah.
Way down must have been two and a half to 300 years old. Was a bed with him through that.
What's that they had? What was that?
What's that?
What's so old? What was 200 or 300 years old?
Oh, I don't-
You just said that. I don't know
Yeah.
what he's trying to describe.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure
that's
that
all right.
out.
That's all right.
His words get scrambled.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Shoot. I wish I'd have done this a year ago.
I wish I would have too.
Yeah.
Even last winter.
Yeah.
I mean, if you'd have done it in May,
Right.
April or May, we could have got this done right.
Yeah. Shoot.
But yeah.
Well.
What other questions do you have?
Well.
She didn't grandpa, my grandpa were with him very much. He was always sick,
Yeah.
down, and he's the big sickle go up on the end of the sidewalk. There's a simple put on the sidewalk. The lady in there.
Yeah.
and he wouldn't let us go in there much.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was in that front room, they said, and
Okay.
they wouldn't let the kids go in there much.
When he was sick.
Yeah.
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 And I said he was covered up quite a bit, so
Yeah.
whether he had any deformity or whatever, I
Right.
don't know.
How did, I guess Grandma would have been, Annie would have been, she was born in the 1880s, so she was probably, in her 60s when he died.
Oh, I don't know if she wouldn't have been.
She was born in
Yeah,
1880.
they got married in '03, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they would have been married 37 years by then.
Yeah. How did
So-
she take it? Do anybody recall?
Nobody said anything about that
Yeah.
that I have ever heard.
Yeah.
She just lived there by herself for so long until
Yeah.
she had that stroke, and then
Yeah.
that was a sad deal too.
Yeah. I forget, when did she have a stroke?
Oh, it was
Was that in the 70s?
possibly, yeah.
Yeah, because she died
I was gonna say I was thinking it was shortly after her 80th birthday.
Okay.
I remember having her 80th birthday party, because I made the cakes for it,
Yeah.
decorated them. Your mom and I worked on that. I guess Belva too.
Yeah.
I don't even remember where we had it though. It must have been at the church. I
Yeah.
don't know.
That was probably in the 1960s.
Well, we were married in '62.
Yeah.
And I would say probably it was still in the '60s.
Yeah, because she was born in it's either 1884 or 1887.
Okay.
I
don't know.
Actually, I think it was 1884 because I think she was 96 when she died. And she died in 1980.
Who was?
Grandma.
Grandma was 96, as I recall, when she died.
Okay.
And so that would mean she would have been born in 1884. So she'd have been 80 in 1964.
Yeah.
And,
I
but
don't remember that. It
I was too
that soon
young.
after
I
we
was
were
only
married.
4 years old myself then. And I don't remember
Yeah.
any of that. But I just wondered what, I've heard stories about Fred was kind of a stern guy.
I don't know. I had never heard much of anything about that.
Yeah.
I think he kept the law. I mean,
Yeah.
with the boys
Right.
Who
and
was that?
stuff. Grandpa Fred.
Oh.
He said he heard that he was kind of tough with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd always heard he was pretty stern.
Got pretty mad at them boys, I think.
Yeah.
Beat the crap out of us once in a while.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
They hadn't had a lot of help. And
They-
just,
They went out and they had to do certain chores at certain times and everything,
Right.
and
Yep.
see, Wesley and Everett, I think, were the only ones that got to finish high school.
Yep.
I don't know about Cecil, what he did, but
That's a good question. I don't know.
I don't know that one, whether Chuck would know or not.
I don't know.
I know they had to get up and they had to have the milking and the separating and have the separator washed before they went to school.
Yeah. Yep.
yeah, it's way in there.
Yep. Yeah, I know Dad and Harold, I think, only went to 8th grade.
Yeah, most of the kids did in those days.
Right.
Yeah, your dad went and had Melvin after that, did he?
What's that?
Melvin
He didn't go
didn't
to
have any word or
high
any
school.
help or were older.
He never went to high school.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, he only finished 8th grade.
Yeah. He,
And I think Harold was the same.
Oh, no.
And Dad always said when he turned 18, he basically was told he had to go out and find his own way, and because I think Harold was going to take over the farm,
I see.
and
Well, your dad
So-
went to work for Simonson then.
yeah,
And Wesley worked for Simonson for a while too.
could be.
He did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Melvin, he worked before you. Then he did choice in south of Cleghorn.
Yeah, north of Cleghorn.
Yeah.
He lived up there.
They had he did bicycle and file. Oh, what was the guy in the banks? Them bank went in the bank
Fred?
up there.
Fred? Fred Dukeman?
No,
No?
no, they're on the, or Marcus see him, Theodis across there. Then you come down and went there about 2 miles through that Wampus that salad that on that side went down inside of that place.
Oh
And
yeah?
they fought that for 2 or 3 bosses. And then they came up more, and then they end up coming to home, south of Malkin and across.
Didn't he live where Bruce Rainbow lives? Did Melvin live there for a while?
Oh, east of Marcus, he went over to
Yeah.
the fence.
Yeah, it's east of
1,
Marvin.
2,
It was
2.5
yeah,
miles, and then went up in there.
Yeah,
Yes.
Big
They
Long
sorted,
Lane.
yeah,
Big Long Lane.
yeah. It was that from Casey's Corner. You went east
Mm-hmm.
like 2.5 miles, and
Yeah.
there used to be a place up there on the north side of the road.
There
And,
is a place still there.
is
where
there
Bruce Rainbow lives there.
Is there? Okay.
Yeah, he lives there. At
Okay.
least I think he still does.
Yeah.
Oh.
He lived there with Shirley, I think, for a
Yeah,
while.
he
He
was
might have
there.
lived there with Shirley.
Yeah.
So he used to do that. And then that's when Melvin finally went and Melvin father to Hated Melvin and went from there then.
I'm not sure. What's he
I
saying?
don't know what he's
Yeah.
saying.
Yeah.
We have to. You have to.
In there.
He had 3 or 4 what?
Went in there and went in and then what was Grandpa's lays in little farther up the bank.
I don't know.
Bank is a truck.
uh,
Bank is a truck.
I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
What the heck was he? What was
Did-
Grandpa in there?
Did Philip was saying that my dad took you and somebody else into Chicago one time for a game.
Oh, that was
Was that
him and Wesley and Everett and Cecil and your dad.
yeah.
Yeah. I think, was Harold with them too when they went to Chicago? To the ball game?
Could be.
Was it a Cubs game or a White Sox?
Uh,
Or don't remember.
was that Wrigley Field you went to? Did you go to Wrigley's Field?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
went through it, but I just can't remember.
Anyway, they were in a bad part of town there, kind
Yeah.
of around there.
Yeah.
And Everett went to visit with somebody someplace, and I can't remember, Cecil or somebody was getting pretty nervous sitting there with all the riffraff and everything, and he says, "What's the matter with him? Does he think he's got the key to the pearly gates or something?"
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
anyway, but
Huh.
yeah, they all went, but that's, I
Uh,
can remember they went to that ball game, but I never heard a
That
lot
might-
more about that.
Here had some fight. Here they fought it, but up here there's some more footwheel went up through there.
Where were they
that
driving
was-
to?
Huh?
Where were they going?
Well, they're turning over the top of it right now on the single where they come in.
Oh
But
yeah?
on the east side,
Huh.
they fought it down through. Then they're a
They're
piece
fighting
in there
or
too.
driving.
Yeah.
In there.
Fighting is driving. When
Okay.
these guys, see, this is where the help parks.
Yeah.
And when they leave at night, he goes there just fighting terrible. And they're
Oh.
driving by real
Okay.
fast. He
Okay.
doesn't like that. He says he's scared to sit by the window then because he's
Okay.
afraid they're going to crash into him.
Okay. Yeah.
That's Lou and Cedar Rapids.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
all their kids do, and Mama wants to be over there by the kids, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Did you get some things?
not much.
Not much.
We aren't getting it.
No.
They're not coming. And I know some of those words that he's using, and
No, Nina, and I know we probably should go too, because.
you don't have to go. He's fine. He had his rest here. He
So you was telling me one time, last time at Sioux Falls, what about the cemetery south of Cherokee? Remind me of that story. Is that your parents?
no, that was
Did you get that story, Kurt?
No.
there's a little cemetery.
Yeah, Pick this
over,
up.
if you go over on the River Road,
Yeah.
and I don't know how to describe it, but he has a little, his mother had a little sister buried out there.
Oh,
And, well, and then there's another one south of Cherokee too, someplace. You go out on 59 and then you go off, he knows where it's at.
yeah.
He took, well, see, his cousin Dixie, she's trying to get a whole bunch of history put together.
Right.
And so one day he was home and she came up from Blair, Nebraska, and we went out there to that one, but it's
Oh, yeah.
on private property practically,
okay.
and you know,
Yeah.
have to.
But who's on the one on River Road?
The River Road is just off of there.
Yeah, but who's out there? It's his
It'd be
mom?
Mona's little sister.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
We didn't know where it was. Last year we went out on Memorial Day and we were bound and determined we were going to find that grave, you
And
know.
You found it.
So we did find it.
What was her name? Something Pendleton then?
Yeah.
Did she
Yeah.
die as a child? Or?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
I don't remember how old she was, but she wasn't
Yeah.
very old.
Yeah.
So, what was the hook with the horses? Was that Terry and you, or was Wesley and the horses?
For what?
Well, you guys always had horses around. I
Well,
know
yeah.
Cecil had horses,
That work
but
horses.
Melvin Harold didn't have horses. But you guys always kept them around,
Well,
and Cecil had horses. I guess
yeah.
it's just a matter of who liked horses. I
Grandpa
guess.
John had horses over there. He always, even for years after we got married, he planted. Well, he'd take them out in the spring and he'd haul manure with them to toughen them up, you know, because they'd been sitting all winter. And then they'd plant the potatoes.
You talking about Johnny Speck?
Yeah, Uncle Johnny
Yeah.
Speck.
That was across the road.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
was. I mean, there was a neighborhood. We
Yeah,
were all
yeah,
together, you know.
Right.
Mona would. She was the one that could cut the potatoes just right. That Johnny liked them.
Yeah.
So she'd sit there and cut potatoes in her lap, you know, and watch TV or whatever, and
But then you guys always had horses. Was it
We-
you or was it Terry? I remember riding horses.
Terry had a riding horse when we got married.
Yeah.
Arizona was her name. She was a buckskin mare. Then she got Moon Eye or something. We got another buckskin mare, and we both rode it some.
Yeah.
Then we had to get two horses, of course, so we
Yeah.
could each ride.
I remember
And-
riding horses out
And
there.
then when we the Johnson boys over there, they liked their horses too. So we would at night after we get done with the milking and stuff in the right seasons, you know, when you didn't have hay and stuff, why we'd all get on our horses and go for a ride.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Shelley was just a baby, or you know, and not even quite, maybe even quite a toddler, but we'd pass her. You know, your arms would get tired holding her
holding her,
after a
riding
while, so we
horses.
would pass her from one horse to the
Yeah.
next, you know, and
Hey, so on the house, did Terry ever tell you? I've never really been in the house,
yeah.
but in that house, is there like 3 bedrooms upstairs? Is there?
There's 3 bedrooms upstairs and a bath, and then there's a big room. It's just full of junk and storage and stuff now.
Upstairs.
Yeah, above this. Well, see, Grandpa built the house in 12, the
Okay.
original house. And in 14, he thought he was going to have to go to the First World War.
Yeah, okay.
And Grandma had several little boys there.
Okay.
And so he built a kitchen on there, and below it was a fruit room, a cool room,
Yeah.
and there was a big cistern built in that corner of that room.
Yeah.
And he had a dumbwaiter from the kitchen to the basement built so that when Grandma canned and stuff, she could put it
Oh yeah.
on that dumbwaiter and take it downstairs.
Yeah.
But she had her soft water in the cistern there.
Yep.
And there's a place where she heated it down in the basement, little stove like.
Yeah.
And so he got her all set up to
Okay.
take care of things while he was gone.
Yeah.
But in this big room above the above the kitchen, that's where the hired men would sleep.
Okay.
They had beds up there for the hired men.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So, on the bedrooms upstairs, did Terry ever tell you, like, this was my bedroom, this was Dad's bedroom, this was Harold's bedroom,
He never said anything about
who
which
slept where?
not that of that
I
generation.
mean, it'd be fun to
I knew where
know,
Terry and Dick was.
yeah.
I don't know where the rest of them.
Fred didn't get drafted, or he didn't have to go, or
I don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, well, the war got over,
yeah,
so he never had to go.
okay,
Yeah,
okay,
but yeah, they changed it all around. I guess there was the steps were in a different place, and
yeah,
But the hired men slept up there.
the
yeah,
hired men slept upstairs. But I guess there was a entryway to the basement from the outside on the east side of the house before,
Yeah.
and that is not there now. It's
Okay.
just there's an entry from upstairs, but
yeah,
it's real unhandy to get anything up and down there because
Right.
you got to come in and turn the corner right away. So
yeah,
refrigerators, freezers, and stuff like that
Yeah.
don't go very good.
yeah.
So, Grandpa Dork put together, what, a half section or a quarter out there?
That was a quarter section.
Is that all he had then? I never,
Well,
and then he bought the turkey farm north of Claiborne. That was a quarter.
Grandpa, I don't know who got the turkey farm.
No, Grandpa Dork.
I don't know who
Well-
That
bought
was
that.
the first farm, yeah, he bought that.
See, he
Okay.
got he got I think he got 90 acres there, but his dad gave him maybe, and then he bought the other part to get a half section
Oh,
there.
the half section, okay.
But then
Yeah, he bought
Uh,
that.
was it Cecil and Harold? Who was the two that had the 80 down there?
Half section.
Yeah, but who had it? That was a
Well-
quarter.
Chester Speck had it the first.
No.
What?
Where down to where Tally's at? The 80 down there.
See, Uncle Selton had the first half, and then the Bathan one was Melvin. That he had all the cattle and the sheep and all
Down in
through
the
there.
pasture.
Yeah.
And then Harold had the other part?
No, Melvin and Uncle Cecil
Okay,
That's the
Cecil
start.
and Melvin had that down there.
would deal together.
Yeah.
And
And then your dad bought that.
yeah, and then Melvin went up there north of Marcus, and Marcus, where north of or a couple of your dad was, 1 mile, was it 1 mile, and then come over and had Olympus
At the turkey farm?
all the way, then that was a long ways.
You talking about the turkey farm north of Claiborne or the home place where Tom officed?
Your dad, you went up, he's chucking this horse and Johnson,
The Schwartz farm.
they had to make a fight here and a half